Hi guys, how are you doing? Andressa here from Awakening Minds, Emotional Health and Coaching. Today's video is about emotional triggers. Do you have many? I'm going to talk specifically about one, which consists around rage, irritability, annoyance, okay? I'm sure you feel those emotions pretty much every day, don't you? Do you know what they mean? Usually, when we're talking to somebody, we exchange beliefs, values, needs, right? Information about myself, about yourself. We exchange information, and sometimes we impose information into the other person, or we receive from them, so then we can create or maintain or live a relationship, a partnership, human interaction, right? And during these interactions, it's very common to be exchanging, and somebody gives an opinion or an advice or tells us a new information, their value or belief or something that goes against what we think we have, and immediately we feel annoyed, we feel protective. We feel like, okay, I have to impose my boundaries here, my opinions, right? Isn't that normal, that common? Do you know why this happened? It happens because unconsciously you are protecting a pattern, a mental pattern, and you know that information may be correct about you or about the thing you're talking about, but you need to pretend you're not seeing it. Deep inside, you know that makes sense, but the patterns are unconscious, so you need to keep them alive. And if you decide to think about, let me see, this might be correct. If you do that, the very pattern you're trying to protect, unconsciously trying to protect, is going to be exposed. And once a pattern is exposed and is understood, it disappears. So it ceases to exist. You see now why everybody fights so much for their own beliefs, for their own patterns, religion, war, culture, like imposing these beliefs. Humans are all about beliefs, and when somebody or something threatens their belief system, immediately they try to protect it. Okay, and the way they protect, usually they attack because it makes them uncomfortable, it makes them angry. So now you know why you feel angry or irritated if somebody tells you something that you think, no, that doesn't make sense. You didn't even take the time to understand. You didn't even thought about it. You didn't even consider that. But because you're trying to protect your own point of view, which you have no idea where you got from anyway, have you? Where did you learn this? Where? Who told you that? But you take it as truth. You take that as reality. And every time somebody else's belief, somebody else's reality, somebody else's information threatens that belief, oh, okay, then now you're messing with me. I'm angry. I just don't want to be around you, right? You make me uncomfortable. Yes, because you're protecting your belief system. Okay, that's simple as that, guys. As we do have this part of us that's totally unconscious, that is ruled by a programming, a mental pattern, right, that we learned since we are 2-3 years old, with language, with experiences, and it became like a massive computer of information, and it dictates our lives. And then we try to protect it very much. But since you know this now, then you are aware, you are conscious, your consciousness expanded. So you became a little bit more emotionally intelligent. You know those triggers, they are not threatening you, they're threatening your belief system. Okay? And this programming exists, guys. If you say that it doesn't exist, it's the same as saying that gravitation law doesn't exist either. Gravity is here. It has always been here. It didn't start when the guy was under the tree. I was like, okay, wait. Oh yeah, this apple. He wasn't floating before that. The apple wasn't floating. Okay, he just realized. He learned. But the law itself has been there. It's the same about your unconscious programming. If you want to know or you don't want to see or you don't want to know about it, that's your choice. But the less you know, the less you understand about your own system, the more you protect your beliefs, the more you want to be you and only you, and you don't want change and you don't want to know anything else, the more you turn your back to your own system, the more robot-like you become. You see, because then you totally control. You can't fight it. You can't learn about it. You don't know what you're doing. And you can't skip prison. And if you don't know, you are in prison, right? So I hope this information will help you out to understand you have this beautiful system working for you, but you can really be conscious and you can be much better if you know that you can control your own programming. All right? So guys, now you know a little bit more about emotional triggers. Today we only talked about anger, about being defensive, about protecting your own patterns, but we will continue this conversation. I hope you like this video and send this to your friends, your family, the people you want to know more, to become emotionally intelligent as well. And I talk to you very soon. Bye bye.